Do you remember that scene in The Devil Wears Prada where Miranda Priestley dissects the cerulean blue sweater? She was not being cruel. She was revealing a brutal truth. You think you are choosing your clothes, but they are the ones choosing how you appear to others. And here is what no one tells you. This fall, 6 silent mistakes are adding years to your appearance. I am not talking about obvious disasters. I am talking about those details you do not even notice. A color that should work but does not. A proportion that seemed elegant but is dragging you down. A fabric that promised sophistication but delivers heaviness. The difference between looking tired and looking radiant? Sometimes it is just 3 centimeters of hem, or the wrong knit texture, or that shade of brown you swear is classic. The irony? You may be following all the rules and still getting it completely wrong. And the more you try to get it right, the more stuck you become in this invisible trap. If you are tired of looking in the mirror and feeling like something is off, click the bell and subscribe, because elegance is a decision, not a coincidence. And the first mistake? It is so common that you are probably making it right now. Mistake 1. Burying summer too soon, and your vitality with it. First cold day of September, and just like that, the summer wardrobe disappears. Everything light and colorful, banished to the back of the closet. It is almost a ritual, is it not? The problem is that you are not just storing clothes. You are storing away light, freshness, that energy that makes you look alive. You swap everything at once, and your look instantly becomes heavy, monotonous, aged. It is like pressing a button that says, hibernation mode activated. You look at yourself and feel dimmed, but instead of questioning the strategy, you assume it is just fall being fall. Gwyneth Paltrow does not do that. She knows that white linen blouse from August looks stunning under a camel blazer in October. Those nude ballet flats from summer work perfectly with tailored trousers, better than those heavy boots you are forcing. That linen dress just for the beach? Add sheer tights and ankle boots. Suddenly, it has more structure and sophistication than half your fall wardrobe. Or that floral midi skirt? Pair it with ankle boots and a structured coat. You keep the movement and femininity, but gain edge. The game changer? A vibrant coral lipstick, the one you swore was just for summer, breaks all that suffocating seriousness. A touch of subtle self-tanner, and you no longer look like you are carrying the weight of the season on your back. And that printed silk scarf from the beach? Tie it on your bag strap or around your neck over a turtleneck. It costs nothing, but completely changes the energy of the look. It is the difference between I got dressed and I am alive. Lightness is the new luxury, even in fall layers. Get ready. The next mistake is so common that 8 out of 10 women are making it right now. Mistake 2. The oversized coat that swallowed you, literally. You saw it on the runways, in magazines, on that influencer, and thought, that is it, I'm investing in oversized. You bought the coat, wore it, and something felt off. You convinced yourself it was just the style, that it was modern. Spoiler alert, it was not. The inconvenient truth, oversized does not mean anything large. It means calculated proportion, intentional structure, shoulders that know where they begin. What you bought was just large. And there is a vast difference. Carolyn Bessette Kennedy wore oversized pieces all the time, but you never felt like the clothes were wearing her. The shoulders fell in the right place. The hem ended where it should. She was not drowning in fabric. She was inhabiting space with authority. And the curious part? Most of us grab that bulky coat thinking we nailed it. And that is when our structure disappears. The neck vanishes. The hands become mysterious appendages in mile-long sleeves. And when you pair it with wide pants, the result is a silhouette with no definition. You are not elegant. You are invisible. The solution? If the coat is generous, the base needs to be defined. That oversized blazer? Pair it with a pencil midi skirt. Leather, structured fabric. The tension between broad masculine and fitted feminine communicates intention. Or grab that oversized trench and add a belt at the waist. That single point of definition changes everything. You go from lost in the coat to commanding the coat. Fashion is not about hiding, it is about strategic editing. But the next mistake is even crueler, because it is not in the clothes. It is in the mirror. Mistake 3. The makeup that erased you, in the name of natural. Fall arrives and you do the classic transition. The corals and vibrant pinks go away. Instead, you embrace earthy tones, deep browns, those ochres that promise sophistication. After all, that is what every seasonal palette sells, right? You buy, apply, look in the mirror expecting elegant mystery, but what you see is exhaustion. As if you slept 3 hours and survived on reheated coffee. The cruel trick. Earthy tones are not universally sophisticated. Neutral on you might mean invisible. That stunning brown on the model in the ad? She is 22, under professional lighting, with a team of colorists. You have bathroom fluorescent light, and the reality that some colors simply drain the life from your face. Think about that bathroom mirror at 7 in the morning. The same brown that looked elegant at night now looks like under-eye shadow. Julianne Moore, redhead, fair skin, never buries herself in dull browns. She uses terracotta, burnt peach, warm tones that complement her skin undertone. The difference? Light. Life. The impression that there is blood circulating underneath. You applied that nude that is actually gray beige. Your mouth disappeared. Added cool brown shadow. Your eyes became sunken, distant. And the final blow, cool brown bronzer to sculpt, but all it sculpted was a face 10 years older. And that is all right. Almost every woman does this thinking she is simply adapting. Breathe. This is about awareness, not blame. The solution? Choose the right earth tones. Shades with golden, not ashy bases. Swap that bronzer for a peach or soft coral blush. And the game-changing secret, champagne or golden highlighter on the cheekbones and Cupid's bow. A ridiculously simple trick that literally lifts your face, creating the illusion of rested, healthy, vibrant skin. The goal? Illuminate from within, not create a mask. And there is a devastating proportion error. This one, 90% of women make without noticing. Mistake 4. The skirt length that cut your legs in half. You bought that mid-eye skirt because it was everywhere. Instagram, Pinterest, that actress you admire. It looked sophisticated, adult, elegant. You wore it, looked in the mirror, and something felt strange. Your legs looked short? Thicker? But you ignored it because it is trending. Wrong. There's a fatal point on the calf, usually the widest part, where the fabric ends and creates a brutal visual illusion. Your legs got chopped, not elongated, just cut in half, like someone gave up halfway through the drawing. Kate Middleton wears midi constantly, but never at that fatal point. It either ends just below the knee, where the leg line is clean, or goes all the way to the ankle, creating a continuous vertical column. She understands basic geometry. Interrupting the line at the widest point of the calf is like placing a stop sign exactly where the eye should keep going down. You paired that midi skirt cutting at the wrong spot with flat shoes, eliminated any chance of visual rescue. Your legs turned into stumps. Your body lost proportion. The solution? Be ruthless with length. Pleated midi skirt that ends 2 or 3 fingers below the knee, right where the leg narrows, with a mid-heel pump. The line continues. You gain visual centimeters. Or go the opposite way. Long, flowing skirt to the ankle with a subtle side slit. The uninterrupted vertical line elongates completely, and the slit adds movement without vulgarity. Visual geometry does not lie, and your legs deserve that consideration. But the next mistake is even more subtle, and it is literally weighing you down. Mistake 5. Accessories that became armor, and you their hostage. You learned that rule. Accessories make the look. You added the statement necklace, the wide belt, the heavy boots with buckles. After all, personality, right? But when you looked at the full result, something felt heavy, as if you were carrying the weight of all your fashion decisions at once. What no one told you, accessories do make the look, but they can also ruin it. An impressive statement necklace can be the cherry on top or the entire cake falling on you. The difference? Context, proportion, and the courage to choose just one protagonist at a time. Amal Clooney, lawyer, sophistication personified, rarely wears more than one bold accessory. If it is a dramatic necklace, everything else fades. If it is statement earrings, the neck stays bare. She knows elegance is not accumulation, it is curation. You put on that heavy tribal necklace, but also added the wide belt with the ostentatious buckle. Your torso became a visual battlefield. And the final blow, those bulky boots ending exactly at the widest point of your calf. Your legs disappeared. You did not feel powerful, you felt overwhelmed. The brutal truth, the more you try to add impact through volume, the more secondary you become. The accessories start wearing you. The solution? Choose your hero. That bold gold statement necklace you love? Wear it with a simple white blouse, black tailored pants, nude heels. The necklace becomes the absolute star. Or go the opposite route. Long, elegant earrings with hair tied back, bare neck, discreet neckline. The earrings shine without competition. If you need to define the waist, use a thin belt without a flashy buckle. It acts as visual punctuation, not a desperate cry. One protagonist at a time, that is the golden rule of true elegance. And the last mistake. This is the most invisible, but the most revealing about how we see ourselves. Mistake 6. The face you enhanced until it no longer looked like you. You saw that celebrity with flawless skin, full lips, defined cheekbones. They looked 10 years younger. You thought, why not? It started with one small procedure. Subtle. Natural, they said. But then came another, and another. And somewhere between the third filler and the fifth Botox, something changed. You looked in the mirror and saw a smoother face, yes, but also different. Frozen. The trap. The aesthetics industry sells rejuvenation, but often delivers uniformity. Faces that look like they came from the same factory, with the same proportions, the same lack of movement. And the cruel paradox? The more you try to look young through interventions, the more you signal the opposite, that you are desperately fighting time. Isabella Rossellini. She has wrinkles, expression lines, the full geography of a life well lived. But she has something no procedure can buy: authenticity. When she smiles, her whole face participates. She looks alive, present, real. And there is nothing wrong with wanting to feel beautiful. The problem is when the pursuit of youth erases what makes us unique. And that is all right. Almost every woman does it thinking she is simply taking care of herself. Each procedure promised to just enhance, but together they created something artificial. Lips became fuller, but lost their natural shape. Cheeks became prominent, but the face lost harmony. And the worst, you started to look like every other woman who had the same procedures. Your individuality was diluted in the name of perfection. What truly works? Quality skincare. Retinol, vitamin C, topical hyaluronic acid. They deliver gradual, natural results. Or invest in procedures that improve skin texture, gentle peels, fractional laser. Healthy, radiant skin rejuvenates far more than inflated lips or exaggerated cheekbones. And accept this: those small, natural asymmetries in your face, they create character, individuality. Perfectly symmetrical faces do not look young, they look artificial, unsettling. Some wrinkles communicate wisdom more than any filler communicates youth. In other words, you stopped burying summer too soon, mastered oversized without being swallowed by it, swapped makeup that erased you for tones that actually illuminate, adjusted your skirt lengths to where your legs feel grateful, edited accessories instead of piling on armor, and realized your real face is more interesting than any manufactured version of it. 6 mistakes, 6 adjustments, and the difference between looking like you are trying too hard and looking like you simply got it right. The secret no tutorial sells. Elegance is not about following rules. It is about knowing your body, your skin, your life well enough to consciously choose what flatters you, not what is trending, not what works on the influencer, what works on you. If this video made you look at your mirror differently, subscribe, and let us keep learning, one elegant choice at a time. Think with me. Fashion should be freedom, not a prison. It should be expression, not disguise. And when you stop hiding behind mistakes that look like choices, something shifts. You do not just become more elegant, you become more yourself. Because when a woman understands what flatters her, it is no longer the outfit that shines. It is her. Now tell me in the comments, less really is more. Do you agree? I want to know if this resonated with you, or if I need to convince you a little more.